All right, I wanted to do my analysis for next upcoming week. Um, for the upcoming week, let's go to Forex Factory. So this upcoming week, we have Paul speaking in like a few hours. Don't know what he's gonna bring, but we'll see with the Sunday opening, and then further this week on Monday we have ISM PMI news. Um, So on Monday, I expect like a reversal or like a continuation of what we have now. And then Thursday, we have unemployment claims. So Thursday and Monday are trading days. So they're fine to trade. But overall this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, we don't have any news. So I'm actually expecting this week to be a accumulation week. And we're gonna bring that in our analysis. Uh, so yeah. So this week's gonna be an accumulation week, and then next week we have a lot of red news folders. So that's a really good trading week. So we expect like a big manipulation and a big distribution after that as well. But I'll explain and how I see that in um, the buyers for the upcoming weeks. But first, let's do our analysis for like this upcoming week. All right. Let's see. So last week we had NFP. Uh, so I placed this under here now. I changed it. So we erected off of equilibrium from this range right here. We tapped it perfectly, and then we had some distribution to the upside. What I noticed last week actually blew my whole account because of it. Let's see, maybe you can see it. Where is it? It's here. I'm still in short. But I blew my whole account because of it. Actually went pretty good. As you can see, it was a pretty good account actually. A lot of green here. And I totally blew that on like the last trades because of NFP, and I found a solution to it, or like a solution. I find what I was doing wrong, and that's a good thing. So what was happening here was, I'll just quickly explain it. So on Thursday, we had equal lows here. I knew that we tapped equilibrium already, so I was thinking in my head, yeah, we're balanced. But then I saw these equal lows. And why are these equal lows? Well, because on ES, we actually have these equal lows as well, or we had these equal lows as well. So let's see. Here on ES, we had these equal lows on L as well, but on the Dow, we didn't have these equal lows. We did sweep those lows. So what I'm using now is on NFP weeks is like the new rules I have. I wrote them down, of course, and they're on my whiteboard as well. But NFP weeks, Monday and Tuesdays are fine to trade actually. But Wednesdays and Thursdays in the AM session, they're I set a rule that I don't want any trades in the AM session, so I'm not going to take any trades in the AM session on Wednesday and Thursday. Then in PM session, that's fine. And also another rule for NFP is that I'll use YM as well for Confluence. And then I had it marked out as 50 minutes. So YM, I don't need to do anything crazy. I just need to look at YM in NFP weeks at the 50-minute. So like I'll see the equal highs and equal lows on the 50-minute. I don't need to go down to like the 1 minute and look every setup for like equal highs or equal lows, and then on ES as well. So just on the 50-minute is fine. And then from there I have to look at like equal lows or equal highs, or are those actually equal lows or equal highs. So that's another rule. But further in this analysis this week, or like what was happening last week, is we tapped into equilibrium. And we went up again. So that's basically what it was. Is that's what it was. So we did sweep out, or we did take out that buy side liquidity here. Ticked out those all-time highs on NQ. So let's draw that out. So we took buy side there. Then we had like a small, like a big dump actually. And we had an SMT with ES and NQ, so this high to this high there. And then we had some displays to the downside, and all NQ was wanting to do was go to equilibrium and then go higher again. That's what I was saying as well. I was saying that we want to go to equilibrium, or we want to go to this order block on NQ, but that's basically it. Why? Because ES is still bullish. ES still wants to take out liquidity. ES is not done. NQ is done, but ES isn't. So NQ is going to follow what ES is doing. So ES is basically the leading one here. That's how you can see it. We tapped equilibrium perfectly there. Has displacement through the upside again. We go and look at like a singular Verweij gap in this entire leg, then that's only 12 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get used to this. I have it on my laptop, and my laptop isn't as big. This screen isn't as big as on my, or the laptop screen isn't as big as this screen. So I'm using it under here, so I can still see all these things. On my laptop I can't. But where were we? This is now an inversion, so we closed above here. So now we're expecting this high, which we already took, and these highs as well, because ES is still going higher. So we still have buy side liquidity up here. Let's say we don't take this high out yet, but ES takes out the all-time highs, then we won't even touch it. Then we consider this to be taken, because there we will have like another SMT, or like then it's fine. Then these could be considered equal highs, but on ES we already took that. But we probably will, like 100%, we will take it. Look where ES is now compared to NQ. Like, this is only 12 hours. Still need to go a lot higher to those highs. But still, there's buy side liquidity on NQ now. And that's all basically it. NFP wasn't really that weird. Only that I was like frustrated, because like, why didn't we take out these equal highs, like, or equal lows? We went even higher here. I was expecting like these equal lows to get hit here the day after, because we didn't take them out on Thursday. So I was still looking at those equal lows on Thursday, and I was saying, yeah, we're gonna go to those equal lows. I don't even care what anything is here. We're gonna go to those equal lows. But on the Dow we already took that, and I never had problems on or with NQ and ES while not using the Dow, because there was like no reason to. Like, all the equal highs and lows showed on ES and NQ. That's all I needed. And in NFP weeks I did need the Dow to see this. So, and no other time. So when there are NFP weeks, I'm gonna use the Dow as well. So let's remove this now. But yeah, where are we going the upcoming week? So we see the upcoming week as a accumulation week. So what do we basically want to see? Well, it's fine if we take out this high, but what do we basically want to see? Well, we want to see accumulation. So maybe we'll take out this high, and we'll be accumulating, of course. So now, let's look where we are now. Is there like a rejection block here? Why are we still like waiting? The daily has never been a rejection block. 2-day has never been a rejection block. 3-day has never been one. So we go lower to the time frame where there is one. So on the 18-hour, this one is still there. So we go here, mark this out. Rejection block there. As you can see, we tap the consequent encroachment perfectly there. We get some reaction to the downside. So where do we want to go now? So we're going down here. Where are we retracing to? Well, if you see this entire leg is bullish. So I'm looking for value gaps, bullish for value gaps, BISIs, and a singular one. So I see one here, that's one. I see one here, that's two. So I look for a singular one. On the 45 minute, I was seeing two, and in the 1 hour, I was seeing I'm seeing none. So I go even the time frame up, and I see on the 2 hour we have a singular one. So right here, this is our draw on liquidity already. Just that, it's that easy. This is our draw on liquidity for now, and we will like, yeah, what are the chances? Like 80% will go here. So this is our draw on liquidity already. And probably from there, what's further? Well, this candle closed already. Let's go up. So where do we want to go? Well, we have this big wick here, so that is seen as a imbalance. So let's go time frame up. This candle still has to have a candle between it. This candle here has a body in it, so that's not the actual one as well. And on the 4 hour, this one is valid. So right here, there to there, this is our rejection block. So we want to fill the imbalance of the rejection block as well. So where do we probably go? If we go even the time frame up, then we want to look for like an order block. This entire wick or this entire candle is actually an order block. So I could mark it out as this and this, just like that. And this is the order block. This is the rejection block. But we know that rejection blocks are imbalances, so we will definitely go into the rejection block. So where will we definitely go? This is the beginning of the rejection block, so we'll go definitely here as well. So you could just mark this out as sell side, and we could just leave this order block off. So we have that sell side there. You have the drawn liquidity there. This is just a small retracement because we have like a small reaction block. Real traders are thinking that we're having that resistance, but we just want to build up more liquidity. That's just what it is. So where are we going? Yeah, right there to that drawn liquidity, that BISI, or that sell side liquidity, and that's basically already it. Let's see what we already disrespected. So I see a 30-minute order block here to here. What the hell is this? Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we have this order block here. We disrespected that mean threshold right there, as you can see. We take out the low of the order block, so this one is no longer valid. It's no longer a order block. Go to 45-minute, and we see that this isn't a order block. So we could take it from this to this range. This to this. This is equilibrium. We would definitely want to go there to rebalance. So equilibrium is right here. So now we already have 3 targets, but we're considering that we still are bullish, of course, and that this is a accumulation week. So basically, what do you want to see? Well, we have to look at ES later. But what are we thinking? Well, we're thinking that yeah, still wants to go for that high, but not this week because this weekend is a accumulation week. So we should have actually started with ES for this analysis, but I'll show you later. We'll come back to NQ. Let's do a quick analysis on this. So yes, we did just step in that rejection block, even though it's that small. Yes, I know. It's a 12-month wick, so we'll definitely have some reaction. Not a big reaction, but we'll definitely have some reaction. Let's go to weekly. Yeah, that's fine. So the 12-month is the biggest one. So we have the rejection block here. We'll have buy side liquidity here. Hey, why did this move? Alright. So we have buy side liquidity there. Let's go to the daily. Let's see if we're having a reaction here as well. So we tap the rejection block there. We're having that reaction now as well. So now we look at this leg. I see a big bullish leg, so I don't want to see a singular Fairway gap in this leg. I see Fairway gap here. I see Fairway gap here. So I go even higher. And on the 1 hour, I can see that we have a singular Fairway gap. So where do we definitely want to go? Well, this BISI. With buy side liquidity above here. So definitely draw on liquidity is that BISI. Let's see if we can look at like an order block. So this candle an order block. Is it here as well? No, so only 30 minutes we have an order block. So this will give it some, this will be like a small speed bump as well. Like maybe the mean threshold gives like a small reaction inside of this SIBI. Then we're going to go even lower. So I don't see us taking out all-time highs this week. Basically what I kind of want to see is that we like consolidate inside of this range. So we'll go into this order block. We have like a reaction to the upside. So right here we have like a reaction to the upside. We have like a reaction to the downside. We go to like this BISI. We consolidate even more, and maybe we even take out this low. I don't even know, but maybe, or maybe just overall, this week is going to be a consolidation week, as we know. So that's basically it. What could also happen if you go further, this entire candle is actually a 4-hour order block. So if you go to like, why is this a 4-hour order block? We have an imbalance here. This candle already closed, so we have an imbalance here, and this entire leg is actually our order block. So right to here to here. This is our order block. We could mark that out as well. Yeah, and basically what I want to see is like we will be inside of this range. What else could we do? We're consolidating, so we could maybe turtle soup this low. That could be a thing as well. We're not really expecting that to be turtle soup though. But yeah, we could turtle soup and we can stay inside of this range. That could happen as well. Let's see if we have like a big order block inside of that range then. Let's see. So we have a down close candle here, but the imbalance is here, so it's overlapping, so that is an order block. Then on the 12 hour we do have this big imbalance, and then still have small imbalance left here, so this is actually our order block. So yeah, we could turtle soup this low, tap in the order block, consolidate inside of this range, which basically is from this low to this high. We could consolidate inside of there. But basically what we want to see in like, if we look at like the bear or like the upcoming weeks after that, so basically what we have is I can't even say that we will have like Monday expansion or like reversal. Yeah, I can't say that like the Monday, like there are only two options. We can like reverse, or we can even expand even more, but already what I'm saying is we will probably reverse even more. So probably Monday is going to be our reversal, Tuesday accumulation, Wednesday accumulation, Thursday accumulation, or Tuesday we have like a manipulation, and then Friday we will have, yeah, well, we have like again accumulation. So basically we could look at like the upcoming week after that, because we have a lot of news there. So what's this week probably going to be? Well, if we look at like the power of 3, then we have accumulation, we have manipulation, and then we have distribution on this week. Could even be like 2 weeks, because this is a bank holiday as well. Just employment claims, flash PMI, another PMI. So this could be our distribution, and then this could be our distribution as well. This could be our distribution as well. Could be like more weeks. But it's basically how I'm looking at the economic calendar and how I'm using that as my roadmap. But if we look at that, if we look at the economic calendar on the chart, then basically what we have is like we have like an accumulation inside of this range, or like in this range. Then we'll have a manipulation to the upside. Where would that manipulation be? Well, we'll probably take all-time highs on the S. We have the manipulation. Everyone's thinking that we broke the resistance. We're having all-time highs. We're going even further. Then we have like a pretty big push to the upside. Everyone's thinking we buy now because we broke the resistance. Like breakout artists are basically going long. Then we have like maybe like a big displacement through the upside. Like I don't even know, like somewhere there. You have like a big displacement, and then after that, like the weeks where I told you about. So that will be like this week. That would be all our distribution, or I don't even know, but that would be our distribution, and that would bring us back to the downside, like back inside of this range, back inside of the like below the all-time highs. So that's basically how I'm looking at it. It's not really a lot of mechanical, technical, big mechanical analysis, I would say. Just pretty easy analysis actually. Just using the order blocks, basically another order block there. Like if you look at like what could happen if that doesn't work, you know, like if we don't hold this busy, or if we don't hold the mean threshold, where we go, yeah, this low, where we go after that, well, probably inside of this range, because there's a big order block here. If this order block gets disrespected, then we will go even lower, but we won't really expect that, because we did tap into this 12-month reduction block, but it's not really that big of a wick, so I won't really see that big of a reaction. Or yeah, we won't see that big of a reaction. So that's basically how I'm looking at it. and we'll see what upcoming week brings. I won't be trading Monday. I will be trading Monday probably, because that looks good. If the draw on liquidity looks clear, then of course it would make sense. But Tuesday, just stay breathing. Where is it? Where's next week? This week. All right. So Monday probably trading day. Tuesday no trading day. Wednesday no trading day. Thursday is a trading day, and a Friday no trading day. But yeah, that's basically it for the indices. If we look, then I did my analysis on GBPUSD as well. I said on Twitter that I wanted to see this high get taken. But now when I'm looking at it, it looks like we're accumulating this much. This will be the most clear if you look like if you know like the inversion strategy. Yeah, if you know like the inversion strategy, it has like a 9% win rate. So what does that mean? Well, 9% accuracy. So basically, what we did here is how can I say this short? All right, so we took out the sell side liquidity. We took out the all-time lows. We took out that sell side liquidity. So now we're having that displacement to the upside. You want to look for a singular for value gap after having that sell side liquidity swept. That's basically the inversion model again. That would be the 3 month. 3 month we have a singular for value gap, but we didn't close above. So we're not really sure that we still want to go bullish. But after we take out the liquidity, do we want to go lower after we take out liquidity? No, probably not. So we're still bullish, even though we didn't inverse this yet. We will be expecting it. And we also, after taking out the liquidity, we created this big wick. So there's actually a big imbalance here. We created a candle between. So what is the draw on liquidity now? Well, it's actually this here, because this is the rejection block beginning. So this is for sure that we want to go there. So that's actually our draw on liquidity on bigger time frame. Then we had a big reaction to the upside, disrespecting this 1 month order block here. We were holding it for quite a bit actually, like 1, 2, 3, 4 months inside of mean threshold. Then we broke mean threshold. We took out the order block high there. So we go a time frame up. Where's the 2 month order block? Well, that's here. It's actually, yeah, this one. This one has the most most volume. But is there another one inside of like this range? Well, it's actually all this. This is actually all order block. Because there are still imbalances inside of there. But is there like another order block inside of that range as well? Well, if we look, then we actually, this entire leg is actually the order block, because we still have an imbalance here. This entire leg is actually the order block. Let's go even up. So the 6 month, this only would be our order block. But then 3 month, this actually our whole, or this whole thing would be the order block. But let's actually look. But yeah, this is the 6 month order block. So let's say we disrespect the 3 month mean threshold. Then we could already say that we will disrespect the 6 month order block as well, but it will cause some trouble probably. This basically this is the order block. So we did tap inside of this order block. We didn't tap main threshold yet. So we could just remove this actually, or should we keep it on? Should I keep it on? I'll just leave it on, or I'll just remove it for now. But we tapped the mean threshold there, or like close to the mean threshold there. We're having that reaction to the downside. Where do we want to go? Well, we still want to go to that draw on liquidity. This one doesn't count because it was still inside of that 12 month candle. So we still do want to go lower. So this is the draw on liquidity. And also if you go to like the monthly, 2 month, then we actually have this other rejection block as well. Or like even this 3 month actually. So this 3 month. So we have a rejection block on the 3 month. We had a candle here in between here. Then we had another candle and it already pushed inside of this rejection block. So you could already say that this rejection block is balanced. Then we go lower. Let's go here. Let's actually do my analysis again. So we did already push inside of this rejection block, so you could say that it is already balanced. So what are we having now? You could say that this is balanced, but of course we had that inversion for value gap and that busy overlapping as well. So where do we actually want to be going if we follow like the strategy? Well, we have buy side liquidity here, because basically when we inverse that, then we anticipate going to the high. So we have buy side liquidity on top of there. Then we have like this really big range now. You can see it on like the daily, like a big accumulation range. And if we bring out the power of 3 to this as well, then we have accumulation, then we have our manipulation, then we have a distribution. So that's really easy and simple. Just like that, that's just our manipulation, that's just our distribution. And why is that? Well, because we're of course expecting this busy to get tapped in, this inversion for value gap to get tapped in. Because we can't go higher, we're still struggling here, so we want to, and we're accumulating here, so that means that we want to go here. So what do we do if we want to go here? Well, we want to go lower first to take out the liquidity for the smart money to get more liquidity, so they could put their big positions on. So that's basically what we're anticipating. And how is this a accumulation as well? Well, if you look, then we have a swing high here. We have a swing high here. We have a swing high here, and we have a swing high here. We never took out these swing highs, so you could see that this is like a swing high. Yes, we take that out, but we didn't take out the big swing high. So this is seen as like big resistance from retail traders. This will eventually be our low resistance liquidity as well. We run through this like with a knife through butter or something, the ICT says. But we have equal highs here. We have equal highs here. You could see these as all equal highs. So now we're going lower. Oops. So now we'll probably go even lower into sell side here, tapping inside of that busy, because we have like a big manipulation to the downside. We could also take out this sell side liquidity here and then go up, but I don't expect that because we have an imbalance, and imbalance like to get filled. So we have sell side liquidity here, we have our manipulation here, and then our distribution would go to this high, constant encroachment, and then buy side liquidity on top of there. So when will we be expecting this rejection block to get tapped into? Because we still have this rejection block to get, actually, well, yeah, we still need to get that rejection block tap into. Well, we're not expecting this busy to get tapped into, and then we just displace through that busy, because we displace through there, so we inverse this, so we actually don't expect this drawn liquidity yet. So what we're expecting now is basically we want to tap into the busy, take out the sell side there. We want to go higher, take out the or like be in the distribution phase, take out the lower resistance liquidity. We could tap constant encroachment here. We could go lower, but I don't really see that. We could go lower after that and tap into the drawn liquidity, but what I'm saying, I'm not expecting that. So we could get a reaction off of constant encroachment. We take out the buy side liquidity, and then we'll probably react off like an order block on bigger time frame. So what we had that 3-month order block. So that will actually be, this entire leg would be the 3-month order block. And we can just place the 1-month order block here as well. Let's actually see if the mean threshold is like overlapping, because then I will just keep that on. So from here to here, this will be our order block. All right, so right here. So basically, what are we expecting? Let's go back to the monthly. So we could, yeah, just leave this here. So we're expecting that distribution to go here, inside of that mean threshold at least. We could go higher, minus 0.5 standard deviation, that could be. But I don't want to see us actually take these highs yet. I first want to see us take out first balance the imbalance. Because does it make sense if we go from where is it? from here, we go all the way here, and then we would go all the way here. Would that make sense? Well, that would be like a big market maker sell model. It could happen, but actually what I'm expecting is, and of course time will tell, maybe because the candles are showing that we want to go for that high, then of course I will be anticipating that high as well. But what I'm thinking now is that we want to go to like mean threshold somewhere around this area, like minus 0.5 standard deviation, to give it a bit of spread. We go lower, then tap into this draw on liquidity, maybe tap into this sell side, maybe even tap in this constant encroachment, and from there we will go higher all the way into these equal highs and leave like a lot of liquidity here, leave these like sells like this low resistance liquidity if you get like a failure swing high here as well. But that's basically what I'm expecting for GBP USD. So GBP USD for now is actually bearish. For like you could see this is already on a monthly. So we're bearish now until sell side here, it is busy, and then after that we're actually bullish. So actually move this draw on liquidity to like leave confusion. And on here I did a big analysis as well. I don't need to do this one over because it was pretty this one was looking pretty good actually. So I wanted to see a singular for value gap on this here, because we tap the rejection block constant encroachment here, so we leave buy side liquidity, we leave a low resistance liquidity run. So we're basically inside of this range, like accumulating, you could see it as that. Well, we leave liquidity there. Also on bigger time frame, let's keep it again. On bigger time frame, we take out this buy side liquidity. We're rejecting off of this rejection block as well. We have a big wick here as well, and we now want to take these equal highs, basically equal highs here is what I'm thinking. Basically like the same as GPUs, these like almost the same. And then we want to look for like a singular value gap in this entire leg. Let's see if we do. We actually don't, so we have two value gaps here, so we tap inside this value gap there. Also in order block here, why is that our order block and why isn't this our order block? Well, we have no imbalance here. We do have an imbalance here. We do have an imbalance here, so this will be our order block. As you can see, we wrecked off this order block as well. And now we're leaving liquidity here with this failure swing. We could also like put a standard deviation off of from here to here. Minus 0.5, minus 1 standard deviation, like it comes almost perfectly in line with like this BISI. Minus 2, minus 2.5 does come in line with like this rejection block low here, that reaction, but we're not expecting that. Even though it comes perfectly in line, doesn't mean anything. If it doesn't fit how we're thinking, then we don't do anything with it. But here we actually already tapped the consequent encroachment of the rejection block. We're having that reaction lower, and let's see where we have that singular for value gap. So that would be on the 2-day. We have no, or actually we do. So on the 2-day we actually have two for value gaps, and on the 3-day we actually have a singular for value gap. I think I just like kind of moved it. So we have a singular for value gap here. We still have 2 days for this singular for value gap, or this candle actually to close. But let's say when we do close that, then there would be like a really good opportunity for like to go short. Stop is still has to be decided, because let's say we don't close below this rejection block or this inversion for value gap, then the stop could be higher inside of like a order block, but didn't figure that out yet where. But basically what we're anticipating is this sell side liquidity here, this sell side liquidity here, minus 2 standard deviation comes in line with this rejection block consequent encroachment. Minus 2, minus 2.5 just in between there. So this comes in line with like this BISI and this rejection block consequent encroachment. So like it's two I don't even know how to say it, like two birds at once. So we have this, how is this a rejection block? Well, we have a big wick, we have a candle between it, and then first target would be the rejection block here. So this would be our draw on liquidity to balance it. So this is definitely our draw on liquidity. I could say like 99% this is our draw on liquidity. Also in line with like this low. And we still have that BISI to fill. And that would be a singular BISI on the monthly. So singular BC on the monthly, we want to fill that. We want to fill the consequent encroachment because it's close to it. Why will we go react off this BC here? If we're even that close to that reduction block consequent encroachment, we will probably go there as well because it comes in line with the standard deviation as well. But that's basically what I have for USD. That's basically everything. Gold. Target 1 and 2 already got hit. We did have a big displacement reaction to the downside. So we could just leave target 3 there, but it could still happen. We don't know. We just leave it on. We don't take any trade-off hit there. Bitcoin, we still have that drawn liquidity here because that would be our rejection block low actually here. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin here, even though we got this big reaction. Actually does look like we're accumulating a bit, so we could have like this accumulation inside of this range. Even people that are trading ICT are having like, oh, we tapped that BISI already, so there may be short, but we probably will turtle soup this high, have like a turtle soup, have like a manipulation here, and then we'll go even lower because this will be balanced. So I'm still bullish until this raw liquidity gets hit, and we probably will. Crude oil, we actually tapped this BISI here. And we had this big displacement to the downside. So maybe I was wrong on crude oil as well. We will see what happens. We had such a big reaction to the downside, and we just created equal highs here. So for crude oil, don't know yet, but for crude oil, we could just... well, maybe I was too confident, but crude oil, I knew for sure that we were going to tap inside of that BISI. Well, we did. And then after that, I was expecting target 2. So maybe for now, we already got the target 1. If I had it like better marked out, then we had that target 1, and then we would have target 2. But what is strange to me is that we had these equal highs here. That's the first. So we just created more liquidity. So maybe we could still see a reaction to the upside. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I don't know yet. But the standard deviation also came perfectly in line with that level that I had marked out. So -2, -2.5 came in line with like this CB high, and this rejection block consequent encroachment or rejection block. So this is an imbalance still. So we still want to go there, but maybe I had like the order wrong. Maybe we want to go to like this target 2. Have like this rejection block, create more liquidity there. I don't even know. I'll have to do the analysis again. But I just wanted to give like a quick summary. But yeah, still this target 1 is for me actually. It's still there until we hit target 2. Then this target 1 is of course lost. Then I'll have to do like another analysis. But yeah, I posted on Twitter. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then it's fine. But yeah, maybe we will come back to there. Yeah, that's basically it. So my analysis for NQ and ES for the upcoming week, and then all the other pairs. But that's basically it. And maybe I'll see you guys like trading when I'll be trading in like the upcoming week. But if not, then probably the upcoming or like the next weekend, and I'll do my analysis again. But that's basically it. And bye.